Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The Golden State Warriors universe is buzzing with an unprecedented level of excitement after sources close to the NBA hinted at a monumental shift in the league's power dynamics. Imagine the Warriors, a team already revered for their combination of sharpshooting, strategic ingenuity, and championship pedigree, now entering what could be the most audacious transaction in recent memory. According to insider whispers, the Warriors are on the verge of completing a deal that would bring none other than Anthony "Marzon" Davis Jr., the dynamic forward center currently with the Dallas Mavericks, into their fold. This news has already sent shockwaves across social media, with fans speculating endlessly about the possible impact Davis could have on Golden State's already formidable roster. Analysts, former players, and commentators are all trying to dissect what this move might mean, considering Davis's reputation for dominating the paint, stretching defenses with his mid-range proficiency, and altering the trajectory of any game with his defensive prowess. The potential chemistry with the Warriors' backcourt, including their deadly long-range shooters, is a topic that keeps fans awake at night, imagining how this combination could redefine not just the Western Conference, but the entire NBA landscape. Every post, every highlight reel of Davis is being scrutinized, dissected, and imagined through the lens of a Warriors uniform, as speculation reaches fever pitch. Sources suggest that the discussions surrounding Davis's acquisition have been both intense and secretive, involving multiple parties negotiating under a veil of discretion, with the league's front offices keeping a careful eye on developments. The magnitude of such a trade cannot be understated, as Anthony Davis is not just any player. He is an elite talent capable of transforming a team's defensive strategy while simultaneously being a consistent offensive threat. Rumors indicate that the Warriors management, led by a front office known for strategic precision, have been orchestrating this maneuver with surgical attention to detail, perhaps even engaging in conversations with Davis's representatives and trusted advisors for months. Fans have begun to speculate on how the integration of Davis into Golden State's system could affect the roles of current stars, from the point guard orchestrating the offense to the shooters spacing the floor. There is also intense discussion about potential trade packages that might be involved, although sources remain coy on specifics, fueling further intrigue and debate among analysts. The mere possibility of pairing Davis's inside dominance with the Warriors' outside firepower has created a tidal wave of excitement across fan communities, discussion boards, and social media channels. Even casual followers of the NBA are now invested in every development, weighing the implications for playoff seeding, potential championship runs, and even the broader hierarchy of power in the league. Industry insiders have noted that the timing of this potential deal is critical, as the Warriors are looking to optimize their roster before the next competitive season begins, and Anthony Davis represents both an immediate upgrade and a long-term strategic asset. The speculation surrounding this move is amplified by the timing of Davis's tenure with the Mavericks, as discussions of possible relocations have been a recurring theme in trade talks, but rarely with such intensity and immediacy. Imagining the Warriors' offensive sets featuring Davis rolling to the rim, setting screens, and coordinating with sharpshooters on the perimeter is enough to send shivers down the spine of any defensive coordinator. Moreover, his defensive versatility could allow the Warriors to experiment with new defensive schemes, potentially creating mismatches, controlling rebounds, and neutralizing elite scorers across the league. Rumors suggest that the Warriors are willing to make significant adjustments to ensure that Davis's integration is seamless, possibly even rethinking rotations and bench structures to maximize efficiency. The idea of Golden State adding one of the league's premier talents to a roster that already boasts championship experience and strategic genius is the kind of speculation that keeps both analysts and fans awake well into the night, dissecting potential lineups and imagining highlight reels that could dominate sports media for weeks. Social media buzz indicates that this is not just a rumor that can be ignored. This is a development that could redefine expectations for the Warriors and, more broadly, the NBA landscape. Whispers from sources suggest that Anthony Davis himself has been weighing the potential for joining a team like Golden State, with considerations that extend beyond mere statistics. The allure of competing alongside seasoned champions under a coaching staff that is adept at leveraging unique talents could be a significant factor in his decision-making process. Fans speculate endlessly on what Davis's personal preferences might be, imagining him thriving in a system that rewards ball movement, spacing, and versatility. The discussions about how his personality, leadership style, and work ethic would fit into a team already rich in star talent are central to the rumor mill. Analysts debate whether Davis could embrace a slightly different role than he has had with previous teams, perhaps becoming a more complementary piece while still asserting dominance when the situation demands it. There is even talk about how this potential move could impact Davis's legacy, as pairing with a historically successful franchise could enhance his reputation in both statistical and narrative terms. Rumors continue to swirl regarding potential salary cap maneuvers, trade exceptions, and draft picks that could be involved in finalizing such a deal, adding layers of complexity and intrigue. The speculation alone has created an atmosphere of anticipation reminiscent of the biggest NBA free agency moments, where fans and pundits alike wait with bated breath to see whether the whispers will manifest into reality. The Warriors fan base has erupted in discussion forums, YouTube comment sections, and social media feeds, speculating on the enormous strategic and emotional implications of landing Anthony Davis. Conversations range from detailed analysis of offensive spacing to predictions about defensive rotations and leadership dynamics, as every fan becomes an amateur strategist overnight. Even long-term considerations, such as how Davis's acquisition could influence future draft strategies, coaching adjustments, and even merchandising opportunities, are hot topics among the fervent fan community. Social media sentiment appears overwhelmingly excited, with hashtags and trending discussions emphasizing the transformational potential of this move. Analysts are debating the broader ramifications for league rivalries, particularly in the Western Conference, where matchups between the Warriors and other powerhouse teams could take on entirely new narratives with Davis in the fold. Fans are also speculating about the psychological impact on both teammates and opponents, imagining the intimidation factor of facing a team that now combines perimeter shooting excellence with dominant interior presence. Every highlight reel, every clip of Davis dunking or blocking shots is being reimagined through the lens of a Warriors jersey, and the collective imagination of the fan base is running wild. The rumor, regardless of its veracity, has already achieved the effect of dominating sports discussions, reinforcing the idea that speculation can often be as captivating as reality when it comes to the NBA. Industry insiders suggest that even the mere hint of this transaction has prompted a reevaluation across multiple franchises as executives and front offices begin recalibrating their own strategies in anticipation of what could be a seismic shift in league dynamics. Teams may reconsider player acquisitions, rotations, and even coaching strategies, knowing that a Golden State roster with Anthony Davis could alter competitive balance dramatically. The rumor has extended beyond the basketball community, capturing mainstream media attention and creating a scenario in which the NBA narrative is temporarily dominated by a single, tantalizing prospect. The speculation itself, with all its layers, serves as a masterclass in sports media storytelling, demonstrating how anticipation and potential can generate engagement, debate, and viral interest even before a deal is officially announced. Pundits continue to dissect hypothetical lineups, predict playoff scenarios, and imagine the long-term implications for championship aspirations. The Warriors' strategic maneuvering, if successful, could serve as a blueprint for how top franchises approach marquee acquisitions, blending financial savvy with strategic foresight. As the rumor mill churns, fans, analysts, and league officials alike are collectively captivated, aware that the next chapter in NBA history may be unfolding in real time, with Golden State potentially at the center of a story that could redefine expectations for years to come. Industry insiders suggest that the potential arrival of Anthony Davis to the Golden State Warriors could trigger a ripple effect across the NBA, prompting rival teams to reconsider their roster compositions and long-term strategies. Imagine the psychological impact on opponents when facing a team that now combines sharpshooting, elite court vision, and a physically dominant interior presence in Davis. Analysts are already hypothesizing about how the Warriors might restructure offensive schemes, integrating Davis in ways that exploit mismatches, enhance pick-and-roll efficiency, and open up lanes for three-point shooters. Conversations about potential rotations, minutes distribution, and defensive matchups are intensifying, with even casual fans speculating on how the team's championship window could be extended or transformed. There is also growing debate about how Davis's presence could influence the development of younger players within the Warriors system, creating mentorship opportunities while also adding a layer of competition for minutes and responsibilities. Rumors indicate that Davis's ability to stretch the floor and protect the rim could fundamentally change how Golden State approaches both offense and defense, creating a hybrid strategy that leverages his versatility. The narrative has reached a point where the speculation itself is shaping expectations, with fans and media outlets alike projecting possible scenarios in which Davis elevates the Warriors into a new echelon of dominance, altering the league's competitive hierarchy in ways previously unimaginable. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Further speculation revolves around the potential effects on the Warriors' existing stars, as Anthony Davis's integration could require subtle, yet significant, adjustments to roles and responsibilities. Analysts suggest that while Davis's presence would strengthen the team overall, it may also demand recalibration in offensive priorities, defensive assignments, and even leadership dynamics. Fans are imagining high-pressure scenarios in which Davis's rim protection complements the perimeter defense of the team, while simultaneously allowing key players more freedom to exploit offensive spacing. There is even discussion about how Golden State might manage egos, minutes, and high-stakes moments in crucial games, balancing Davis's dominance with the strategic use of other star talents. Some pundits speculate that this potential move could redefine individual legacies, as Davis joins a team known for championships, potentially enhancing his status in historical conversations. Observers are also considering how this acquisition could influence trade markets, salary cap negotiations, and the team's ability to retain flexibility for future seasons. Even casual fans are engaging in deep hypotheticals, debating how Davis might thrive or adapt in Golden State's system, and how his combination of size, skill, and basketball IQ could transform playoff matchups and long-term competitiveness. The speculation surrounding Anthony Davis has also sparked conversations about the cultural and leadership dimensions of such a move. Sources suggest that Davis's arrival could influence locker room dynamics, requiring a delicate balance between integrating a superstar and maintaining team cohesion. Analysts are exploring how the Warriors' veteran presence might facilitate this transition, and whether the collective experience of championship success can create a smooth adaptation process. Fans are imagining scenarios where Davis becomes not only a tactical asset, but also a motivational figure, driving intensity and focus in practice and games alike. There is also intense debate about how his personality and work ethic could influence younger players, potentially serving as a catalyst for growth while also challenging existing hierarchies. Rumors suggest that management is considering both on-court performance and off-court influence, recognizing that elite talent must harmonize with the team culture to achieve sustainable success. Social media chatter has amplified every nuance of speculation, from potential pre-game rituals to possible celebratory dynamics after wins, demonstrating how anticipation itself has become a spectacle that fuels engagement and discussion among fans and pundits alike. Adding Anthony Davis to Golden State is also being viewed as a strategic statement to the rest of the league, signaling an intent to dominate not only in the regular season, but throughout the playoffs. Analysts speculate that this could prompt rival teams to accelerate their own roster improvements, creating a domino effect in trades, free agency signings, and draft strategies. Observers are discussing how Davis's defensive versatility allows the Warriors to implement more aggressive schemes, switch assignments fluidly, and control the tempo of games. On offense, his ability to operate in multiple positions provides tactical options, enabling Golden State to vary sets, run staggered screens, and exploit mismatches in ways previously unavailable. Fans are imagining highlight reels filled with thunderous dunks, clutch shots, and defensive blocks, visualizing a transformed team capable of overwhelming opponents in both speed and physicality. Rumors indicate that the excitement surrounding this potential acquisition has elevated the Warriors' profile in the league, influencing media narratives, sponsorship opportunities, and even fan engagement metrics. The speculation alone has generated widespread anticipation, suggesting that the psychological advantage of having Davis on the roster could begin even before a single game is played, shaping the league's landscape in subtle but powerful ways. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.